Last one. Last one. Last one. Called. Oh, my ticket. British. Wait, sorry. Conqueror's Tomb is the last one. Conqueror's Tomb. Jeez, why is my phone exploding now? Okay, we're good. Save. The land containing SCP-1909 is under control of the Foundation and sealed off my eye. And sealed off my eye. And sealed off the public as a private estate for at least a kilometer in all directions. Pardon me. A small 30-meter containment zone is established around SCP-1909 and protected by guards and fencing. Finally, the entrance to SCP-1909 is sealed except during testing. At present, no testing involving activation of SCP-1909 and the production of instances of -A is permitted. Last one before you switch to doing 5 for stream. Nope. I'm not going to do that. I've been doing this for now 3 years. I ain't going to stop now. Considering the timeline of the discovery of SCP-1909 and its containment, it is considered unlikely that any instance of -A exists at present. In the event that one is discovered outside of the control of the Foundation, capturing or killing it is considered a top priority. Charismatic leaders born after 1955 who may have been in Greece before turning 6 and were named Alexander or some variant investigation as possible instance of -A. That's not stopping, that's just doing so. Nope, not gonna do that. SCP-1909 is a chamber partially buried in the foothills near the town of Kanalia in Thessaly, Greece. It is approximately cylindrical, 3.1 meters in diameter and about 8 meters deep. The chamber is constructed of an unknown metallic substance that resists sampling, and the walls are about 8 centimeters thick. The chamber is empty besides an inscription at the far end in large white glyphs. Any persons looking at the inscription are immediately able to apprehend its meaning. See Addendum 3 for more details. When a human child younger than 5 is brought more than 6 meters into SCP-1909, the object may activate. SCP-1909 emits a complex pattern of electromagnetic signals at the child for 28 seconds, inducing a minor seizure for the duration. Logan! Interruption or disruption of this broadcast may be fatal. After this process is complete, SCP-1909 will once more become dormant, and the child is now designated an instance of -A. -A instances exhibit substantial personality changes, in particular increases to extroversion and aggression, and become very persuasive and charismatic. -A instances... Is this the second time a child becomes charismatic in the SCP world? Like, we had that one with the fucking cult leader that gets reborn every time he dies, and then like this teenager just happens to be like has like high stats in charisma. -A instances also have an innate mastery of strategy and tactics and can learn and incorporate new techniques extremely rapidly. It is believed that SCP-1909 imprints affected individuals with the personality and talents of a deceased warlord named Alexander, as further supported by all known instances of -A, assuming that name or some regional variant. Current evidence suggests that this does not entail a total overriding of the initial person, and therefore that the approach on -A instance will take the conquest and recognition may vary greatly. Those damn charismatic children, they're taking our jobs. Oh, damn these children. Roll charisma safe. Oh, you know I'm not going to pass it, man. SCP-1909 was discovered by hikers in 1959 and contained soon after. As the entrance was almost completely buried at time of discovery, it is not believed SCP-1909 had been activated in recent history. Addendum 3. The following is a transcription of the message within SCP-1909, although the exact wording perceived varies varies somewhat from person to person, and particularly between languages. The meaning is consistent. The principles behind the self-translating inscription are detailed in senior mathematics researchers Dr. Idor Carcido Roxas' work, Semantics at Canalia, and we're pivotal in the development of the foundation on universal language. Okay. I gave this I give this at my last. Let none alter this before it is carved in stone. Cursed be he that perverts my word. Cursed to the destroyer. I am Alexander. I'm the last herald, the greatest of champions. I am he that brought this world to its knees and found it too small a price for one such as I. Behold the vessel of my glory, and remember, 1,000 children I fathered, yet I fathered no heir. One or another that shares my blood but not my essence will claim my throne, and in time my line will pass from power. I'll mourn my passing, for they think that there will never be another like me. How foolish a man with metal bones to face me. Yet I tell you here, fear not. I bequeath this and the other realms that decorate the heavens with my echo. Bring here your young, and the ready kindling shall be blessed by the configuration of my being. Even my shadow is grand enough to bend the arc of history around it, and through my boon, your people may incubate a true heir than those pale wisps that clamor for a throne. Thus, I do prophesy that from my seed shall grow one worthy of mine. We love when people say that. From my seed there shall be. His name, my name, shall pound once more in the minds of all that walk this world. He shall bring the light of limbo, and with it he shall rise, see his destiny. He shall know me, and he shall be me. Unless he forgets me, then if he forgets me, then he forgets himself. You've forgotten me, so you've forgotten who you are. Though I'm ending, the stars still yearn for my heel and my prosperous successor. The new Alexander will have my armies, my towers, my legacy, to grant the stars their wish, and to be he truly of my essence, that shall be only his beginning. The heavens will quaver at the knowledge that all are again ruled by their rightful king, Alexander, once and forever. Have you guys encountered the Geos doing one of your research? Yeah, of course. But that was like, it's been a while since we have them. We haven't had them in the. We haven't had any of them pop up in the last. I think ever since Howard joined, which was like 200s of SCPs I read. I don't think they showed up in any of the. I might be wrong, Howard. That's you can double check for me. But other than that, we have read about them. They have been mentioned. Project Atlantica was proposed to observe the long-term development, behavior, and capabilities of an instance of -A in a Foundation-controlled environment. It was overseen by Dr. Panagiotis Mikos, what the fuck are those names? Dr. Idor Carcido Rosas by Dr. Catherine Leach, find a normal name. After Dr. Carcido Rosas' death, a week after the project began, Project Atlantica began on December 12, 1963, with the conversion of a toddler into an -A instance, and was suspended April 6, 1970, with the declassification of that instance as an SCP. The project was closed on December 19, 1983, with the death of Dr. Alexander Otis, Director of Task Force and a former -A of a Foundation mimetic kill agent contracted through unknown means at an unknown time. Project Atlantica commentary, okay. We have some commentary here. It is tempting to dismiss the result of Project Atlantica as a product of its time. Certainly, institutional safeguards are much stronger than they were in the 70s. -A, or Alexander Altus as he later called himself, would not in today's Foundation be serving as tactical coordinator for a task force by the time he was 12. Although these changes are thought of as a response to the spectacular collapse of MTF and Omega-7, they are in truth as much a belated reaction to the meteoric rise of Otis. While these may stop this rare senior staffer who wishes to wield the anomalous against itself, I believe they would be inadequate to the task of derailing the superhuman persuasiveness and drive to rise demonstrated by Alexander Otis. The Foundation should look at Otis' shocking death with relief, although posthumous review of his documents and personal effects indicating no signs of disloyalty. The proper concern is not whether Alexander Otis' aims cease to align with those of the Foundation, but rather whether the Foundation's aims would have come to align themselves with those of Otis. Indeed, such was his talent for leadership that nearly all under his management identified first as working for him and then for the Foundation. His superiors, too, consistently came to rely on him for an increasingly wider sweep of their responsibilities. Alexander Otis may not have been trying to subvert the Foundation, but what he was made that inevitable. Furthermore, there is evidence that his goals would have diverged from those of the Foundation. The Foundation endeavors to be a non-political entity. We protect, we do not rule. It's virtually certain that Alexander Otis would not be satisfied with any amount of authority the Foundation affords its leaders and would have sought power that extends beyond its auspices, more potentially worrisome. Alexander Otis earned his honorary doctorate for his work on Casimir engines. His research was a step along the path to extracting energy from the chaos of the quantum vacuum, which lines up alarmingly well with Light of Limbo, that SCP-1909 indicates would unlock the destiny of an Alexander. Although the precise effects of that happening are unclear, it is expected that they would run counter to the Foundation's mission of ensuring normalcy. The story of Project Lanika provides ample warning. Because the consequences of failure are so dire, because of the weakness of the guardrails against institutional subversions, the ban on all testing with SCP-109, the producers and instance of -A is hereby affirmed. 5-10. or 5-10. Addendum 160. The following letter, believed to be from Alexander the Great, a historical instance of -A to his close friend Hephaestion, was published in the January 2014 issue of the American Journal of Archaeology. God damn. Although it refers to certain topics related to SCP-1909, it does so sufficiently obliquely that it is considered to pose minimal threat to secrecy. It is possible that it will prompt further archaeological exploration in the vicinity of SCP-1909, which is near the likely historical site of the town of Ferre. All three of my fathers urged me on this venture. My father of Pela, Philip, who has bequeathed... I don't know why that got me. The fact that I said Pela with such dramatic connotation, and then Philip in my normal voice. My father of Pela, Philip, who has bequeathed to me my position on the responsibility for his kingdom and his men, tells me to lead the people of Macedon for a better future. My father Feria, the warlord Alexander created in SCP-109, whose thirst for domination impels me and whose gift of leadership empowers me, screams that there are those who do not yet know my glory. And my father of Mysia, Aristotle, who has given me the wisdom to grow and to choose my own path, would have me fulfill my capacity through conquest. Yet because I have learned to find my own way, I go for reasons of my own. I know there is more to the world than this. I have seen it in my vision in Feria, or Ferie. Somewhere there are lands where the sky is gold, where spires of obsidian twist and leap like living things, and where cities way faster than imagining are populated with beings that inflame my mind with wonder. And as I am blessed with loyalty of the people of Macedon, it is only right that I bring them on this great quest, to travel with me as far into this world as they are able. I do not fight to rule, but to unite. Macedon is my home, But my other birthright is a great kingdom that has sung my name in praise for eons. When I restore myself to that far-off realm, my two peoples will join and become one, stronger for the union. Just as our spirits have served noble Macedon and wise Persia, may all this be only the beginning. I have done so much, traveled so far, seen the world prostrate itself before me. Yet, the curse of my divine father is that I find it also small. Without my rebirth in the cave of the god inferior, Macedon would have a king who led it forward step by step. My teacher would have had a student who diligently followed his precepts for just and good master. But my destiny draws me forward, and so I risk all, for there will never be another like me to claim it. You say that! If I'm guarded true, I shall find it at the farthest shore of the greatest sea. Forward then, my truest companion, and I'll see if among the marvels of India are dancing towers, golden skies, and finally, completion. Well, we completed today, that's for sure. We reached that's the last one. Besides Nexus, I don't think I struggled too much with reading them after that. Luckily. The moment Vinmo was like, you have to do 5, my whole body just woke up and was like, we can't do that. Put all your energy, wake up. My whole body was just like refusing to be sleepy again. It's like, Alright, here we go. But yeah, no, we were finished. That was the first 10 of our new milestone of the stubbornness of a man knows no bounds, especially my stubbornness. I'm a very stubborn man to begin with, so that will absolutely happen. If somebody was like, do it like that, I'd be like, how about no? But yeah, nice, we got that done.